Welcome to another episode of I Am Nano.
Putting the I in I Am Nano, I am your host, Irfani.
And I am your other host, Monica.
And today we're going to be talking about ice skating, a very popular winter sport.
Yes, an ultra thin, super lubricating layer of water on the ice surface is what is essential for skaters in order to actually move and glide on a surface.
Yep, you can't play hockey without it.
Yeah, no hockey games without this thin layer. And getting inspired from this fancy surface, recent work from Nanjing University Medical School has developed a treatment for osteoarthritis that enhances lubrication and reduces friction and inflammation in a rat model for this disease.
And this work is found in ACS Nano, which, I feel we've been discussing a lot lately, but it's still interesting and very lit.
Yeah.
And the table of contents graphic is so great and creative. The researchers show the skater and they zoom in on the skate interacting with the ice surface, lubricated layer, and then kind of showing the path to injecting and treating the animals.
Yes, totally. What first drew me into this paper was the artwork, actually, and then the actual science. And, sometimes that happens. So if you have like a creative and unique art idea for your research papers, don't be afraid to kind of go for it because when you write papers, you get help and then you modify as things go along. And then things end up either really, really well or not used. But then at least, you have the experience and you tried.
Yeah, don't be intimidated to try at least.
Yeah. Like the famous hockey quote, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? So,
Yeah, that's
but
true.
yeah. Anyways, back on topic. So, why is osteoarthritis significant and important?
Well, our osteoarthritis is a chronic disease that is the most common form of arthritis, and it cannot be reversed. It occurs when the protective cartilage that cushions the ends of the bones wear down over time. So millions of middle-aged and older people are affected by this disease worldwide, and there is persistent inflammation and degeneration of the joint's cartilage.
Right, exactly. Not fun at all. And what is the most common form of treatment?
So the anti-inflammatory drugs are the most often drugs used to treat osteoarthritis, and they give relief to the pain and inflammation temporarily. But long-term use reduces their effectiveness or can cause other problems such as gastrointestinal issues. Another common treatment is corticosteroids, which get injected directly into the joints, but they also damage the cartilage over time.
Right. So researchers wanted to develop an alternative to these drugs and corticosteroid injections. So they turned to nanotechnology, wherein the researchers worked on drug delivery particles that could be injected into joints, but also lubricate the joints at the same time, and thereby decrease inflammation all in one treatment method.
Mhm. And in this lit update study, the scientists and engineers based their drug delivery particles on hyaluronic acid, HA, which is a natural polysaccharide that is already used as a lubricant to treat osteoarthritis, but it degrades rapidly inside the body.
Interesting. And HA is also used in a lot of over-the-counter skin creams and cosmetics to promote
Mhm.
younger looking skin. So it does have
Mhm.
high biocompatibility. And probably if you were to take a look around your home, you are likely to find products with this polysaccharide as it is very popular. But not saying that you should take a topical cream with HA. And that's equivalent to the treatment here. It's a very
No,
different
no.
type of research and injections. So don't try injecting HA from at home over the counter stuff. That is a big no. Don't
No, no.
do that.
Yeah. No, don't do that. In this work, the researchers use a microfluidic device to make tiny gel particles that combine the HN methacrylate anhydride. And this combination was done in order to ensure that the HA lasts longer in the body. And this is called the HAMA, the HAMA.
That's so clever. And in order to enhance the lubrication of the particles themselves, The researchers coated them with a compound called MPC, which stands for 2-methylacrylol oxyethyl phosphoryl quite a mouthful, which
Mhm.
has positively charged trimethylamines and negatively charged phosphate groups in order to enhance lubrication and decrease friction on the joint's interface by forming a hydrated water layer.
Mhm. And the size of the particles could be tuned by adjusting the electric field voltage, collection distances, and the concentration of HAMA. The particle size was larger with increasing amount of pre-gel concentration and then decreased when the electric field voltage increased.
And this is important because the surface tension is related with the solution concentrations. The size of the particles, according to the clinical needs, can therefore be easily obtained by simply adjusting the microfluidic device conditions and the solution concentrations.
Mm.
Then, the generated particle template was collected and cross-linked in soybean oil solution under a
Mm.
UV lamp.
And once made, the particles were tested both in vitro and in vivo. The particles exhibited excellent biocompatibility for human primary chondrocytes, which are the cells responsible for cartilage formation in vitro. And then it also satisfied therapeutic effect for rat osteoarthritis treatment in vivo.
Yes, very cool. So overall, the treated rats also expressed higher levels of collagen 2 and aggrecan, two markers of healthy cartilage. And then the particles have great potential for clinical applications, I would say, but they have to undergo still, extra animal trials and biosafety tests.
Super cool. And, looking forward to human results in the near future.
Yeah, and if it helps with cartilage, maybe we can use it to stay young
Yeah.
looking. But after all the osteoarthritis patients are cured, of course,
Yes,
not
that's a
before that.
priority.
Yeah,
That's a
priority.
priority, but it would be, a nice side effect, nice feature for us too.
Yeah.
Well, that is all that I know for today. Take care.
And stay curious.